morning, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. Today is Saturday morning. It's about 9:30 a.m. and I'm here today with a video. Actually, today I'm actually doing two videos. I'm uploading a video for my lock followers. Well, it's actually 3 days away from my lock-iversary, my 3-year lock-iversary. So I did a video for them earlier today. So you guys will be seeing two videos if you follow me for both of those. Those types of content, if you one of my lock followers as well as my inspiration. But today, guys, I wanted to come to do a video since we will be inside, so it's gonna be a lot of videos coming at you guys, I guess, here in the next week or so. This is our new normal. That's the hashtag that everybody's using, the new normal, and it's indeed the new normal. How are you coping with it? And that is what we're talking about today. You know, I'm not gonna get on here, trust me guys, and try to tell you that this is something that's easy. It has been a process. It's actually been a process for me. And actually my company just made the decision on Friday to adjust our operating hours. Now, there's certain businesses, you know, guys, that are essential. So that's what they title them, essential businesses, so they don't close. And so therefore banks are one that fall up under that, even though people often forget that. They think about the medical profession, restaurants, grocery stores, things of that nature, you know, your first responders and things like that. But they often forget that bankers are, you know, by guidelines of the law, can only be closed so many consecutive days. So we have to make available banking needs for our customers, because in certain instances like a pandemic, you know, people tend to panic and they oftentimes want to take their money out of the bank. So we have to be available to them. So we have to try to adjust our schedule so that we can provide the services. So I'm kind of glad that we finally decided to do that on Friday, because we had been open just for the public to come in at any time. And I had become concerned because there were a lot of people coming in who were sick, and it was concerning me. And so Friday they made a decision starting on Monday that we will be available only by appointment. So anybody that needs like teller services, they would go to a facility that has a teller drive-through. And being that I work downtown in a high-rise environment, there's not a teller services. So our tellers won't have to service the customers that way, but they will actually, if people show up, we have a door that we can allow them to, you know, give us their transactions so that our tellers can take care of them. For me, I will have to take my customers by appointment, so therefore they'll have to call me and say, hey, I need this service toward my account, and then I will make an appointment for them throughout the day to come in so that I can help them, because we want to minimize how many people there are inside our company. And I think right now they're saying 10 people or less. So it's going to be an adjustment for me. And, you know, you don't prepare in your mind mentally for these types of things. And I was speaking with a friend of mine, and I was telling them that this is not something that we thought we would see in our lifetime. I don't even think we probably thought about it. You know, when we read about the pandemic that happened back in the, I think it was the 20s, and everything had to shut down like this. We read about it in history books. We never thought that we would see that happening. And we still don't know the full extent of where this is going, because it actually can go a lot further than where it is. It's going to greatly impact our economy. Significant job loss probably happens, because some business may actually fold because of this, because they won't be able to recover. We don't know what type of package our administration is going to give to people who own businesses, if they will be able to hire back the entire staff, or, you know, provide benefits for them after this, because, you know, things happen. You know, people still have their livelihood. They have their mortgages, their rents, their utilities, you know, have children to raise. It's impacting kids' educational experiences, because some kids are not going to be able to do their graduations. Will that may mean that they have to go to school next year? Will they provide for them this summer if they're back in school? How is this going to impact us? So we're all learning to cope with this. You know, I actually had plans myself. I was going to be moving back to a home this summer. How is it going to impact that? is it going to be able to happen now? Because if this goes throughout the summer, then that could change everything that I plan to do. And I had to stop and pause because I felt myself becoming anxious about it. I am not going to sit on this video and try to pretend like, oh, everything is gone. You know, it's just okay. I'm good. But what I have to say is that you have to be flexible. And you have to be able to bend and move with the tides. So regardless of what happens, I'll have to figure out a way to adjust myself to be able to accommodate the changes that are coming. And see, that is the difference between stressing full out and falling apart and receiving what's coming to you and learning how to cope with it. So that is where I'm at in my walk and in my journey, because I'm going to have to do it, because guess what, guys? It will happen regardless whether I'm ready for it or not. What I cannot do is fall apart. And I truly believe still that everything that happens in life, good or bad, has a purpose. And although sometimes it can upset the very fabric and core of our lives, it can do that. It is for a purpose. And we have to try to live with that and try to make the adjustments necessary so that we can continue to move and live and be happy in life. We don't know where this is going, guys. We don't. But we have to figure out how we're going to adjust with it. You know, guys, I'm here by myself. And I was telling my family that, and I kind of got in my feelings because, you know, everybody, I think when things happen like this, we kind of just think about where we are in life, and we don't necessarily always consider where someone else is. And I felt that way when people were saying things to me about their experiences and all this, and they were falling apart and this and that and the other. And I was thinking, well, you're not even thinking about me. I am completely by myself. I have no family here. I have a few good friends, but they have their families that they have to, you know, make sure they're good. So everything that I'm doing is me. You know, I have to make the adjustments. I have to think it through. I have to figure it out. And I often compare this to people who solo travel, who go to foreign countries and have to figure out and navigate themselves through their situations. That's how I feel. But with that, with me being all up in my feelings and feeling like nobody's considering my thoughts and how I'm feeling and what I'm going through, I had to also look down a little further and say, who's thinking about the homeless people? Who's thinking about that single parent, you know, that is the sole income, and she has children she has to take care of? Who's thinking about that person that's on disability, that senior elderly man or woman who has no family that looks after them? I saw a picture and it said, caption this. And it was a woman, and she had to be 80 something, maybe even 90. And she was greatly disabled. You could tell by the fact that she had a walker, and she had one that had the little basket on the front. And she was in a grocery store, guys. And the aisles that she was on was completely bare on both sides, with the exceptions of a few little items. And she was standing and she was looking at the shelves. Because just hours before that, people had rushed in and completely emptied those shelves. And because she's not able to move about freely, fast as those people, she was left to the remnants and the few things that was left. So when I'm all in my feelings thinking about, oh, woe is me, nobody's thinking of me, that brought me back to reality. So saying all that to say is that we're in this together. And it's just important at this time that we think about others. And whatever we can do to assist each other to get through this time. Because we don't know where it's going, guys. We absolutely don't know where this is going. But we have to stay prayerful that whatever or wherever it's going, this is going to go somewhere where we can be able to appreciate things. I said this, that when this is over, we will have a greater appreciation for the things that we have. And we also will learn that it's important to have necessities and not so much of things. That we will enjoy experiences more than we do material things. I think that's important. And we appreciate our family and our loved ones. So please feel what you feel. Have a plan. And if you have family and friends that will help each other, it's a good time to do that. It's a good time for us to come together and to pool our resources together to work. But guys, be safe. Don't be out and about if you don't have to. I'm going to spend these days here. I'm going to wash my hair tomorrow. I'm going to do more reading. I'm currently reading Michelle Obama's book, Becoming. I had sent it to my daughter on last year when it came out. And I said, you know, it's a good time for me to read it. So I actually purchased it. And I'm going to read. I'm going to craft, you know, make some beads and jewelry. And be thankful that so far I'm healthy, I'm safe, and I hope you are as well. So find comfort in this video, guys, and yeah, hope you guys are blessed. Gonna enjoy my coffee here, guys, and yeah, and I will see you guys in a later video. I love you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the new subscribers. Thank you for my team, my ride or dies. Love you much, guys. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.